O God Almighty Father,
not worthy that you should enter.
be sealed.
Together we are on a journey to know and love God. We are one Catholic family in the Diocese of Winona. More than 130,000 of us spread out over 13,000 square miles, united in faith.
What I find so unique about our diocese is the people. They are people who love the Lord deeply, very committed to their Catholic faith, and very proud of the long tradition of Catholic life here in the diocese. From the time the pioneers came and brought the faith, to building up the diocese, to the challenges of the present, there's enthusiasm and deep commitment.
A deep commitment is what prompted the Rooted in Faith Rejoice in Hope fundraising campaign. It's an effort that will allow each parish to focus on individual goals while working together to strengthen the priesthood, both in retirement and formation.
This is about our life as Catholics. And priests are very important. Without priests, we don't have a sacramental life. We certainly don't have the Eucharist.
For this is my body, which will be given up for you.
And so this is an opportunity for all of us here in the diocese to be of assistance.
The first focus is on our retired priests, the men who have devoted their entire lives to serving the people of God.
You just can't put that into words. Their joys are a gift, their sorrows are a gift, but their love is everlasting.
I think all of us have been touched in some way or another through the good work of a Catholic priest, and many times we probably haven't shown our appreciation as much as we could have. Here's an opportunity to say thank you.
The average age of a priest in the diocese is 63. As the number of retired priests increases, so does the cost to properly care for them. Most receive limited Social Security due to a lifetime of modest salaries.
When I was ordained, it was $50 a month, and you had to buy a suit and keep a car.
Our retired priests receive and rely on a monthly stipend. It allows for the essentials.
We depend upon that monthly income, and without it, I think we would probably be much more worried about what's going to happen.
We need to take care of a person that dedicates their life basically to us. They have responded to the call of Jesus Christ to his priesthood for our sake, out of love for us.
In most cases, our retired priests continue to play an active role in the diocese.
They have such a wealth of experience and wisdom and spirituality to share in their senior years.
These priests are out every day and every weekend serving God's people.
This is our opportunity now to give something back to these priests that have given their entire life to ministering to us.
An opportunity that will require a sacrifice from all of us, pitching in together.
We promise to them that these sacrifices will be used prudently and carefully, and by all means that we can continue to provide a strong spiritual priesthood in our diocese.
As more priests retire, more seminarians are needed, which brings us to another focus of the campaign: improvements to Immaculate Heart of Mary Seminary in Winona.
IHM Seminary, in my humble opinion, is one of the best seminaries in the U.S.
And it's considered home to nearly every priest in the Diocese of Winona. They are graduates of IHM. But this great and historic seminary is now in need of significant upgrades. IHM was built in the 1950s. In addition to more space, more technology, and more accessibility for the handicapped, the facilities desperately need new plumbing, heating and cooling, and electrical updates.
We have frequent times when the boilers don't work. We have frequent times when, the circuits are overloaded because it wasn't made for guys to have more than just a lamp plugged in their room.
We have to update our facilities and our spiritual environment where we are forming men to be future priests.
We have filled the hungry with good things.
The improvements to IHM will impact more than just the seminarians.
We're laying the groundwork so that those who come after us will have facilities that they can use, facilities that will follow the mission of the seminary and give us young men who are going to go on in theology to be priests.
An investment in the seminary, I think, is an investment in the whole church and in all the activities of the church, because the structure of the church is built upon the clergy and the priests.
Let us go to God's house.
These are our future priests, our future leaders of the church. We need to provide a facility that does not distract them from their main calling, and that's discerning the priesthood and the program of priestly formation.
Your gift could impact their discernment and much more.
The better priest that you have, the better the priest is formed in seminary, the more he's going to give back to his parish in the future down the road.
It's a gift for the future of the church and the future solid formation of our young men for priesthood. It's kind of like the gift that will keep on giving.
On earth as it is in heaven.
I'm continually amazed at the generosity of God's people since I've been here. Like, they're always providing for us. We live off their generosity.
I know me and the guys here, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for your generosity contributing to this seminary. The renovations here at IHM are to really help form the priest for the next generation and the generation after that. Priests who can go into the world and really proclaim the gospel, because they'll be holy men, virtuous men, they'll be men who want to love God and love His people and serve His people.
It's a calling these men do not take lightly. Bishop Quinn is turning to you for help.
And I'm sure every Catholic can name dozens of priests I can who've been part of our journey of faith. And I ask our Catholics to join me in supporting those preparing for the priesthood and those who have served us with such generous lives.
We are on this journey together, from addressing the important needs at each of our parishes, to uniting as one in our effort to strengthen the priesthood. We are rooted in faith. We are rejoicing in hope.